Here's House Speaker Kevin McCarthy.
We put in work requirements to help people get jobs, to move forward, help our supply chain, and get our country moving again.
Happy to meet with McCarthy, but not on whether or not the debt limit gets extended.
President Biden says that's not negotiable. There'll be more testimony today from E. Jean Carroll. She's suing former President Trump for battery and defamation.
She said she did not report the alleged rape because she feared being fired by her boss at the time, Roger Ailes, because he was a friend of the defendant. Carroll also said she found Donald Trump attractive, but now considers him vile.
Fox's Cornell Scott Carroll was hosting a TV advice show when she says the attack happened in an apartment store dressing room in New York City in the mid-90s. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
Southern Heritage Bank is your local.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Community service, that's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Good morning, everyone. It's nearly 3 minutes after 7 a.m. Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv. We're also on Talk 1013 The Buzz, and we're on your phone and mobile devices through the free Mix 1041 app. That's a free download where you can listen and watch at download it at mymix1041.com from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Well, it's hard to believe it was 1 year ago that an early morning fire destroyed the Ocoee Whitewater Center in eastern Polk County. We're getting some officials talking about plans for the site. This according to our news partners at Channel 3. The center, originally built for the 1996 Olympics, served as the focal point for activities around the region. The U.S. Forest Service staff at the Cherokee National Forest said that while day use of the area around the Ocoee Whitewater Center remains open, they're working on a collaborative master plan for the building, the Whitewater course, and the entire site. The U.S. Forest Service says a contract for a full functional assessment of the entire recreation site, including the Whitewater course, will be completed. Once done, the next steps will be a master planning process involving landscape architects, Whitewater course designers and engineers, structural engineers, and an assortment of designers, recreation planners, and cost modelers. The agency also says they're entering into an agreement with an unnamed university partner to conduct extensive public engagement that will include in-person focus groups and online community assessments. Members of the community will be invited to participate and provide input on priorities for the project. WTVC television reports this morning a man and woman in Chattanooga face murder charges after police say an autopsy revealed the presence of fentanyl in their 2-year-old son. Chattanooga police arrested 32-year-old Taiwan Darrell Greathouse and 34-year-old Brittany Marie Bell. A release says the couple's 2-year-old son rushed to the hospital in distress. The child later died on March 20th of this year. An autopsy has revealed the presence of fentanyl in his system. Now, Greathouse and Bell have both been charged with first-degree premeditated murder, felony murder, aggravated child endangerment, and 2 counts of misdemeanor child endangerment. And it's not Greathouse's first offense. He was arrested in 2022 and 2013 for drug possession. Overdose specialist Kendall Morgan told WTVC television, quote, fentanyl is quickly becoming an epidemic in our area. Almost 3 out of 4 fatal overdoses involve fentanyl. And the Nashville Tennessean newspaper reports that a month after the deadly Covenant school shooting, calls are growing for authorities to release the school shooter's writings and other materials found by investigators in late March. The Metro Nashville Police Department has previously denied requests from the media to release the manifesto, citing an open investigation despite the shooter's death and lack of a pending court case. United States Senator Bill Hagerty of Tennessee is among a number of elected officials who have called for a release of the materials. He's joined by U.S. Congressman Andy Ogles, Tim Burchett, along with State House GOP Caucus Chair Jeremy Fajan, among some lawmakers urging for the release of the information. The Covenant shooting, the deadliest school shooting in Tennessee history. 6 people, including 3 children, were killed. And a programming note, I'll be joined by Senator Bill Hagerty coming up at 7:30 this morning. We'll be talking about this, the Covenant school shooting, among other topics this morning with Senator Hagerty at 7:30. If you're not able to listen or watch live, don't forget, we will have the interview in full, where you can go back and watch it later today on mixtv.tv. Let's get our first check of the streets this morning, find out what's happening. Well, you might.
This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol Report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's here, the Don Ledford Chevrolet annual April Spring Savings Event, and they are saying yes to low interest rates in 90 days until your first payment. For details, go to donledford.com or stop by Don Ledford Chevrolet on North Lee Highway, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there. We do have rain in the area. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller with eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. They work with the communities and businesses they serve to make sure that all forms of waste are handled in ways that are reliable for their customers, safe for their employees, and respectful of the environment. Visit them online at wasteconnections-clevelandtn.com.
Hey, Bridget, Mix 30 is happening, and Mix 30, by the way, 30 contests in 30 weeks, and we are celebrating 30 years of Mix 104.1. Do you think the people are really celebrating that we've been around 30 years, or are they just, wanting to win prizes, which, hello, yes. We have to bribe these people, as you know. Yep. Secondly, are they just being polite?
They just want to win the prizes.
They just want to win the prizes, and I understand that. That's just fine. All right, Bridget, of course, Mix 30 is presented by the Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union Mortgage Department. Don't forget, when you get your mortgage at TVFCU, they'll pay your appraisal. We're going to be joined by TVFCU next hour. As a matter of fact, we're going to have all 3 of the finalists for the Idea Leap Grant in the studio this morning at about 8:30, and we understand that they're going to have a reception. This is all, by the way, on Monday, May the 8th at the Bradley County Schools Pie Center. So we're going to be there live. But the Chamber of Commerce is going to have a reception at 5 o'clock that they're sponsoring. And as I told CEO of the Chamber, Mike Griffin, the other day, well, they're going to undershoot the count, I'm sure, and the public is invited, so they're going to undershoot, and he's going to be running across the street to the gas station, you'll be served Twinkies and Funyuns.
He would do that.
Think he would?
He's a community servant. He would do what needs to be done.
He's definitely an athletic supporter. But anyway, he stays a lot of times in that gas station cooler. I don't know what section.
No.
All right, Bridget, but let's go back now to Mix 30.
Yes.
What's happening this week?
Okay, you can register to win a free set of tires from our friends at Nokian Tires in Dayton. So you can text us right now on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. That number is 614-6499. You can text us or call us on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line, that same number, 614-6499, if you'd like to get in on this drawing. We'll announce the winner coming up on Friday, tomorrow afternoon. So again, register to win a free set of tires from Nokian Tires, and then they encourage you to apply for a job for a chance to earn something much bigger, a fulfilling career. Nokian Tires, award-winning factory in Dayton, is hiring production operators and other team members as part of their quest to build a safe, upbeat workplace that makes millions of tires per year right here in Southeast Tennessee. You can apply today at NokianTires.com/Dayton Factory.
And by the way, big congratulations. We had several winners yesterday. Stephanie Carver won our Administrative Professional of the Year. She is a administrative professional at DCS in Bradley County, nominated by Brianna Bivens, Raven Kaler, and Drew Lockhart. So, Stephanie, congratulations. Hey, thanks to Martha Ann's, a couple of entrees. And also, Stephanie, we're going to send you to the movies, UEC 14, where you can fall asleep. The seats are way too comfortable there. And then Autumn Whidden won our Wholesale Supply Group Braves contest. She's going to see the Braves today at 12:20. This is a point. You've got to stay tuned. You never know when a contest is going to break out. Josh Rogers called us from a Wholesale Supply Group yesterday, not rehearsed. We had no idea. He said, hey, we're going to give away 4 tickets and a parking pass. So Autumn Whidden won that yesterday. Time for the Hardee's Wake Up. At Hardee's, you can feast and save with Hardee's new... Well, before I get into this, I had about 5 people. I just can't talk this morning. What is going on? I thought this rain would clear this pollen out. Is it time for me to move?
Yes.
Is it time to go?
Past time.
I agree with that. Anyway, I had 5 people, 4 or 5. Or 50, I don't know. If I'm Ronnie Brock and being an evangelist, I'd times 10. God love him. Anyway, no, say, well, Steve, why doesn't Hardee's bring me one of them free blueberry and lemon cream cheese pie featuring layers of blueberry filling and lemon-flavored cream cheese? And I said, how can you eat lemon-flavored cream cheese? Nobody can. And I love Hardee's, as you well know. But I ain't eating lemon-flavored anything.
Oh.
Put a lemon-flavored Hershey Kiss, I ain't eating it. I ain't doing it.
It's because you don't have good taste.
Good point. Well, obviously in co-host. So, whoa, hey.
Oh.
Hey, Fruit Loops, that's pretty funny, wasn't it? That was good. But people are wanting Hardee's to bring them free blueberry and lemon cream cheese pies.
Yeah. Should give some away sometime.
Hey, Nicole, can we give some away? Let these people try them instead of just me. By the way, she texted me. Said, hey, thanks for all the plugs on the cheese pies we're trying to sell, you moron. What you inside? Feast and save with Hardee's new $5.99 deal, Star Deal combos. Your choice, double cheeseburger, 3-piece hand-breaded chicken tenders, or the very underrated hot ham and cheese. Did you ever eat a hot ham and cheese here at Bradley or Bradley Jr.?
No.
You're not a hot ham and cheese person?
Not, no.
You got to be honest, Bridget. It's fine. Only the intelligent people, of course. A small fry and small drink, $5.99 at Hardee's. Feed your happy. Or where would the spot be? Well, you know what?
Operator error.
I'm going to blame Fruit Loops for that. He left the volume down. Well, it's my fault.
The stars have aligned. Morning. Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match breakfast starts your day with made-from-scratch sausage and egg biscuits, biscuit and gravy, or syrupy French toast dips. Pick any 2, just $5. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
For over 43 years, Mermaid Mattress has provided billions of hours of sleep, won many awards, and sold over 600,000 mattresses. But the only number we care about is the one community we've built together. Is your current mattress still in good shape, but not as comfortable as it used to be? Trade in your used mattress and we'll give you up to $600 credit toward your new one. And we'll donate your gently used mattress to a local family in need.
If you're ready for your best night's sleep, then we're ready for you. Only at Mermaid Mattress. Chattanooga's best of the best for like a million years now.
Hey Cleveland, Thomas Williams, Executive Manager with Mountain View Nissan. Coming to you today to talk to you about our new Car Madness sale for the whole month of April. Starting April 1st through the end of the month, we're going to give you a $500 Food City gift card for purchasing a new vehicle. You heard me right. A $500 gift card to Food City for purchasing a new vehicle in the month of April. We've got plenty of inventory, and also it comes with our lifetime warranty that covers your engine, your transmission, your water pump for as long as you own the car. It's April. It's new Car Madness time. Come see us.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Steve, what is your issue with blueberry and lemon combination, or even lemon in general?
Good morning. I'm just going to assume from the anger in your voice that this is Nicole Mooreshead, the marketing director of Hardee's, who's, by the way, been an advertiser here for over 50 years. Who I am, sadly, you know what? I ain't going to line up with lemon. I love Hardee's. You know that. But I ain't lining up with lemon. I don't like lemon.
You are the only person who doesn't like lemon. I mean, who doesn't love lemon, cream cheese, anything? I mean, cream cheese is just the most amazing thing. And then you add a little bit of lemon, and it's refreshing.
Bridget, what do you make of it?
She asked you what your issue is, like there's only one. There are several here.
Well, thank you. You two were wearing matching denim jackets yesterday. Let's talk about issues for a second. No, Nicole, look, you know, I've always had an issue with I don't like lemon anything, and so I tell you what, give me just a plain cream cheese anything, and I love cream cheese. Why do we have to make it tangy? Why do we have to do this?
Because you get the sweet and the tang together, and it's delicious.
I think that's a rap song at one point. Anyway, back in high school, Nicole Moore said, okay, so I had about 4 or 5 people approach me yesterday and say, why is she giving me the sample when the people want it? How about that?
Well, that's fantastic. Let's do some free blueberry lemon pie giveaways today.
So wonderful, wonderful idea. So, Fruit Loops has your picture up. We now have a picture of you on Mixed TV. Now we're talking.
Nice.
So,
thanks, Austin.
So it's your picture, and then it'll be Senator Hagerty's picture at 7:30. So we'll let everybody decide. But anyway. Oh, and your operations manager. I didn't know that. You didn't tell me.
Obviously, you don't read my emails.
I don't read any emails, quite frankly. All right. So, Nicole, how many are we going to do here? What are we going to do?
Let's do 4 giveaways.
Okay. So 4 of the. Go ahead.
And then I was going to say, and just because it's just a rainy, yucky day, let's throw in a free combo with each of those 2.
Oh, wait a second. Man, is she feeling generous.
Right.
Wait a second. My goodness. Okay, well, we'll do it. Tell you what, the next 4 people who text us on the Sell with Darren Miller EXP Real Estate text line, 4 people. Hey, now listen, if you're driving, I think, is it raining? Is it still raining?
Yes, Steve, it's still raining.
What is it? She used to be so nice. I'll start attacking lemons like I'm attacking her and her family.
She's been around you too much.
Good point. First 4 people who can text us right now on the Sal with Darren text line, 423-614-6499. You will receive a Hardee's combo, and you'll get to. So here's what we're going to do. I want these people to try it. And don't knock it till you try it. And so, but they've got to report back. How about, can we do that?
That would be great. I would love to hear their opinions.
Look, I understand I'm weird. I know that. But you'll probably go 4 for 4, and that's fine. And we love Hardee's. It has nothing to do with Hardee's. It just simply, I just have an aversion to lemons. Okay? I don't have lemon in iced tea. I don't have lemon in anything. There's enough, by the way, there's enough people around here who look like they've eaten an entire lemon that I don't need to have lemon. And I act like, I understand, I know how I sound. And I am as crazy as I sound. Sure I am. Okay, Nicole, thanks.
Facts. Yes.
Go Cubs.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Bye. Yeah, get off. Time to go. All right, Hardee's. First 4 people, you get a free Hardee's combo, and you can try that blueberry and lemon cream cheese pie. See what all the fuss is about. I guess people are responding.
The first 4 that text.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're already there.
Yeah, okay, good. Just cut it. It's over. People, now listen, do not text and drive. What you don't know is when you text stuff and you're driving, it goes directly to the sheriff's department. It's straight over there. Now, it would go to the police department, but Gibson, he's too busy. So anyway. All right, and Evie's not in town. 7:22.
Thank you to the hundreds of customers that left 5-star reviews after their experience of buying from us at Mermaid Mattress.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Mosier-Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
Hey, Nicole, can we do more than 4? People are killing us. People are texting and calling. I got smoke coming off the phone. We love Hardee's. It has nothing to do with Hardee's. I just don't like lemons.
How about you buy a combo for every additional person that has texted in?
Bridget, if we
could,
let me say this. I just got a text from James Sears at Mount Olive. If we could go back tithe on you, you know what? You could feed everybody in the Tri-County area. So let's talk about that for a second. That's just 10%. Now we can go to the, whatever. What's the weather? Let's do it.
Rain throughout the day today. A high of 63 and a low of 56 tonight. We could see some thunderstorms this evening. For tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy skies with scattered thunderstorms during the morning. A high of 76 and a low of 49 tomorrow night. Then on Saturday, partly cloudy with a high of 77. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 53 degrees.
All right, Bridget. Now, Senator Bill Hagerty coming up here in a few minutes. And Senator Hagerty is a very nice man. I don't care what you feel about him politically. He's a very nice man.
Mm-hmm.
But he's going to be on the phone for quite a while.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and tell you. So he's real excited about his appearance, according to his people. And they, by the way, they contact us. And we're glad to have a United States Senator on, like we are Senator Blackburn, like we are Governor Lee. Governor Lee's coming on soon. All of that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness. Breaking news.
What?
6 more.
Wow.
6 more Hardee's.
Oh, my goodness.
6 more Hardee's.
Oh,
6 more Hardee's.
We may already have.
I'm sure we do. It's fine. just keep now turn the text back on, Bridget. Tell the Sheriff's Department, don't worry about it. 614-6499. Selwa Darren text line. Phones are ringing. People are texting. Babies are crying. So I want you to go ahead and check the Simmons Bank celebration list because, listen, Senator Hagerty's got a lot to say. I doubt he was at the state dinner last night that President Biden held for the South Korean president and his wife. President Biden gave the South Korean president a guitar from Don McLean. Now, Don McLean, hey, where's our guitar man supposed to come in? Anthony Sims, you still efforting that?
Oh, yes. Yes, okay. I am.
Don McLean, who, of course, the writer of American Pie, one of the greatest songwriters in history, Vincent, which is actually better than American Pie. So the South Korean president took the guitar and went nuts on it. He did American Pie at the state dinner last night. Yeah, with Angelina Jolie watching. Wow. All right, so I doubt Hagerty was there last night, but we'll talk to him. Let's get a check of our birthday and anniversary list. What's up?
Okay, happy birthday to my friend Hannah Goodson today. She is the county director for 4-H and the UT Ag Extension agent here locally. So happy birthday to Hannah today, and she is coming in later this morning. Pastor Rhonda Davis.
On her birthday?
On her birthday, yes.
We better have some gifts.
Okay. And then Pastor Rhonda Davis is having a birthday today at Church of the Harvest.
Help me, Rhonda. How about it, Fruit Loop? She's your pastor,
yeah,
is that right?
He sent that to us.
Yes. Wish her a very happy birthday today.
Absolutely. Wonderful woman.
Yes.
Is that it?
That's it, yeah.
I'm done.
Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller with eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have been helping their customers make their dreams come true since 1903.
Let's see here. We have Commissioner Josh Rogers, Chip and Joanna Gaines were at the state dinner last night. Chip and Joanna, you've heard of them?
Yes.
Chip and Joanna Gaines, ladies and gentlemen, they were there last night. Let's see here. We have Senator Adam Lowe says the best cupcake he ever had in his life was a lemon blueberry cream cheese. You know what, Senator Lowe, we would give you one, but that would be against the rules. So we're not going to do that, but God bless you, and go buy one. How about that? All right. It's Sia. We've got Senator Hagerty coming up next at 7:27. Mix 1.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, and tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom.
Direct Primary Care Associates is making our healthcare membership even better. Now you can have access to over 1,000 generic medications as a part of our membership. This efficient, affordable benefit to go with your already convenient DPCA membership makes getting your medications easy with home delivery. You can find out how you and your family can get access to over 1,000 medications, 24/7 access to your doctor via phone, text, email, telemedicine, same-day or next-day appointments, labs, and more with a low monthly cost at directprimarycareassociates.com.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of we the people. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Mix 1041 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
This Mixed TV interview is supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Visit us online at wholesalesupply.us.
This area, is that right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So Hardee's has a new item. Now, Senator, as you know, I'm supposed to be promoting the advertisers and bragging on them, okay? But they've got, and I love Hardee's, and I've known them, well, they've been here for over 50 years, but they've got an item that I don't like lemons, okay? I'm not crazy about them. So my friends at Hardee's and their marketing director are complaining that I'm just killing them. Well, it's fine. But I love everything else about Hardee's. But so what we did is we gave 10 of these out. Bridget's about to announce the winners, and then they're going to report back to us, and we'll go right to you. So, Senator, give me 1 second. Bridget, go ahead. Who gets those combos with the blueberry and lemon cream cheese pies?
Okay, so our first 10 were Tara Estrada, Brooke Kincaid, Lonnie Moffitt, Bud Kinches, Amy Cavett, Pam Nunes, LaRonda Cochran, Doyle Howard, John Willis, and I'm waiting on one person to give me their name. They sent us a text.
Oh, okay, you got to put your name on it. All right, we're joined now by Senator Bill Hagerty, live from Washington. Senator, how are you?
I'm doing great, Steve. It's good to be part of the fun there this morning with your raffle there. Thank you for including me.
We're having a lot of fun here. Well, Senator, let's get serious. Obviously, about the Covenant school shooting, there are several things to talk about. I know we've not visited since it happened, but you've called on those materials to be released regarding the Covenant school shooting. Is that right?
Yeah, it's just a terrible tragedy, Steve. I mean, the depraved, writings of this murderer. We have been the entire community in Nashville has been asking, how could somebody so depraved do this? What was going through their mind? How sick were they? What was going on with this person from a mental and a psychological standpoint, and what can we learn from this? I've been, I think, as many people are, been quite concerned and puzzled at the reason for not disclosing what's in this so-called manifesto, the writings of this person. But again, there's certainly a great desire to find out what was behind such a horrible, horrible tragedy.
We're joined by Senator Bill Hagerty, live from Washington this morning. A couple other issues, or I guess topics, regarding the shooting in Nashville at the Covenant School. Number one, what did you make of the so-called Tennessee 3 coming to the White House and meeting with the president?
Well, I was quite disappointed that the White House decides that a political stunt is what they want to emphasize rather than the grief that the families are going through right there in Tennessee. They certainly didn't invite the folks up who lost loved ones. They are focused much more, I think, on amplifying whatever messages they're trying to send, because they're basically just a political press shop there at the White House. It's not serious. They participate in stunts, and they're just trying to actually leverage a tragic event to press for, more of their political policies that really, I was really disappointed to see that happen.
And then final question on this topic would be Governor Bill Lee. He is going to call the state legislature back into special session regarding a red flag law that he has proposed. What do you make of that?
Well, I think that what I've talked to a number of legislators, I've talked to Governor Lee. I think that people are in earnest trying to find some way to keep weapons out of the hands of people that shouldn't have them, and that's what they're searching for. But I think they've also got to be very cognizant of the fact that we have a Constitution, a Second Amendment, and that whatever they propose has got to be sensitive to that. They can't violate our Constitution in the process. Certainly, there are those that are using this tragedy as an opportunity to try to argue for, the demolition of the Second Amendment. That voice is always there. They have their press release and talking points ready. I think our legislature is well tuned to this in terms of trying to find a path that might be helpful and constructive What Senator Blackburn and I have done is put forward legislation that would actually strengthen the schools and protect these areas that, where this dastardly occurrence happened by hardening the schools, making our kids safer. That's something that we can do without violating Second Amendment principles, but at the same time looking for ways to keep our children safer. It's a tragedy, though. We've got frankly, just a tidal wave of mental illness that's rolled across the country. The pandemic has made it far worse. I think social media is a real challenge as well in terms of the psychology here. And there are many aspects of this to be looked at. I think the legislature will be taking a hard look at everything they can to try to improve the situation.
And program note, we are going to be joined by our local legislative delegation, Senator Adam Lowe, State Representatives Dan Howell and Kevin Raper, as part of our 8 o'clock newscast this morning. We're joined live by Senator Bill Hagerty from Washington. Well, Senator, you talk about a wave of something, and fentanyl definitely fits that description. Had another situation here locally around Chattanooga a couple of days ago with a 2-year-old baby who died from fentanyl. But it's just become quite an epidemic. I know that you've got a bill about fentanyl crossing the border. Will you tell me about that, please?
Well, Steve, you're absolutely right. This is an epidemic, and it's the #1 killer of young people between the ages of 18 and 45 in America today. Over 100,000 deaths per year due to drug overdose. The majority of it, fentanyl. Fentanyl is it's a chemical that is processed in China. Chinese Communist Party entities send it over to Mexico, where their partners in the drug cartels manufacture these fentanyl products, whether they be tablets or powder, and then they flush it across our southern border, the porous southern border that Joe Biden has opened up. No matter how many deaths we have from fentanyl, again, the #1 killer of people between the ages of 18 and 45, drug overdose. The Biden administration refuses to do anything to stop it. So I put legislation in place to actually strengthen the last tool that Customs and Border Patrol agents have to protect the border. That's called Title 42. I think many of our listeners will remember Title 42 is a health concern title that allows border agents to turn people away initially because they were concerned about bringing the pandemic across the border, more coronavirus infections. We all agree that the pandemic is behind us. Even the Biden administration has woken up, and they're saying that the pandemic is over as of some certain date in May. So in a few weeks' time, Title 42 is going to expire completely. Border Patrol agents will have literally no tools left to turn people back, and there will be another tidal wave of humanity coming across the border, as well as more illicit drugs, more human trafficking, more crime at that border. So what my legislation does is it modifies Title 42, and it allows Border Patrol agents to use the concern of drug smuggling as a rationale for turning people back. That is a huge health problem for us here in America. It's a very real one that we live with every day. That is something that legitimately needs to be put in place so that our agents have at least a tool to turn back this tsunami of people that are coming across the border and this incredible volume of drugs that are coming across as well. So far, I brought it to the floor 3 times last year. The Democrats blocked it every time. I brought the legislation back now. I'm pushing hard for this, and I hope and pray that the Democrats don't stop it this time. Because if we disarm our Border Patrol agents and they have nothing left, what we're going to see is perhaps a doubling of the number of people that are coming across the border already. Under Joe Biden, we've had roughly 6 million people come into the country illegally. That's just in a little over 2 years. That number is likely to go up to closer to 12 to 15 million if we actually pull away Title 42, and that's what's on tap if my legislation isn't passed. It's a huge problem. We've got to deal with it.
United States Senator Bill Hagerty of Tennessee. One final question for you, Senator, and that is this letter. I believe you joined some other senators in a letter to the president regarding Chinese cloud services. Will you tell us about that, please?
Certainly. I led the letter. You know, Steve, I served as United States Ambassador to Japan. Mm-hmm. I worked in the Trump administration to block Huawei, ZTE, and other similar situated Chinese firms, what they call Chinese champion firms, that are building technology that can be used to spy on us. We were able to work hard to block them out of the 5G network, the next generation telecommunications network here in the United States. I also worked with Japanese officials to block it in Japan. We've done it in New Zealand, Australia, and a few other countries as well. Again, this is trying to protect the sanctity of the data that flows across our networks. What we have now is those same companies, Huawei, Alibaba, Baidu, these Chinese companies, are now putting in place cloud computing services here in America. What we don't want to have are those companies coming into America and basically maintaining and capturing our data, because the Chinese national security law requires any Chinese company that has data on it, it requires that company to turn the data over to the Chinese government. They don't have to disclose it to the customer whose data it is. But any company, an unqualified requirement that if the Chinese government, if the CCP wants that data, they have a right to it. That should be bone-chilling to anybody here in America that thinks that their data could be on any type of Chinese network. We've got to stop this as well. So I had 8 of my colleagues in the Senate join me. We sent a letter to the Biden administration demanding that they block this, that they put it on their entities list, that they put it on a list that is maintained by the Treasury Department that would prevent these Chinese national companies from coming in and essentially taking over cloud computing here in America.
Well, Senator Bill Hagerty, United States Senator Bill Hagerty of Tennessee, live from Washington. Senator, really appreciate you calling and giving us your views, and of course, we'll talk with you soon. As always, Steve, great to be with you. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it. Bye-bye. Senator Bill Hagerty, live from Washington, and, you know, Bridget, I was going to ask him about the state dinner last night, but it's just, why? We know he wasn't there.
I'm glad you didn't.
So we know he wasn't. I mean, well, why would we? I mean, you know. White House Correspondents' Dinner is Saturday night. They call it the Nerd Prom. Looking forward to that. So it's a big week in Washington. And a big day at Cleveland Plywood Company. How about it, Steve Robinson? Come on now.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's here, the Don Ledford Buick GMC Truck annual April Spring Savings Event, and they are saying yes to low interest rates and 90 days until your first payment. For details, go to donledford.com or stop by Don Ledford Buick GMC on North Lee Highway, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. We do have rain in the area. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller with eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. On May 22nd, they are relocating to a larger, more convenient branch at 950 25th Street in Cleveland.
I'm not going to let this stand.
What?
They were evicted.
No.
So Dusty Whitener and they were evicted. And they called Matt Carlson about midnight, said, hey, Boundless, come over and move us out. We got to move under the cover of night. Is that correct?
That is false information.
Fake news.
Yeah.
Fake news. Maybe I could get that 8 o'clock spot on Fox. They've lost half their viewership. I mean, we can't do any worse. You know.
No.
Is CNN hiring in the morning? Don Lemon, hello? Hello?
I'll send them your resume.
Although their numbers went up, which is kind of funny. But anyway, back to you.
Call them at 458-3007. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
All right. Hey, big congratulations, Autumn Whitten. She won the Wholesale Supply Group Braves ticket contest. Here's the deal. I know you don't like to listen. I understand that.
It's painful.
I know you don't, especially don't like to watch us on mixedtv.tv. I understand that. But you never know. You never know when a contest is going to break out. So Josh Rogers called us from Wholesale yesterday, said, hey, we're going to give away totally unrehearsed. We're going to give away 4 tickets to the Braves and a parking pass for today's game, 12:20. Autumn Whitten's going. And that, she's our Braves winner. We're your Braves stations. We'll have that. Remember, folks, day Braves games on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. Night games here on Mix 104.1. And we've done something different. There's a lot of programming situations on Sundays. So now your Sunday Braves day games are on 99.1 FM. If it's a Sunday day game, and most of the Sunday games are for the Atlanta Braves, they'll be on 99.1 FM. That started last Sunday. Stephanie Carver. Hello, Stephanie. She is the administrative professional at DCS Bradley County, and she won our big administrative professional giveaway. We got to thank Brianna Bivens, also Raven Kaler, and Drew Lockhart. They obviously have done something terrible to Stephanie. They nominated her and wanted to make it up. No, it's not true.
Congratulations.
Anyway, Stephanie Carver, big congratulations to her. We'll be back with sports in about, Fruit Loops, about 1 minute, okay? You got 60 seconds to do whatever on TV. I'm going to be on radio with whatever we're doing, and we'll all come back together will the circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, in 1 minute.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
The Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, 747.
Our anniversary Lindsay Line Queen mattress is on sale now for only $499. A mattress you can flip and rotate just like you used to, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have rain throughout the day, a high of 63 and a low of 56 tonight. We could see a few thunderstorms this evening. For tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy skies with scattered thunderstorms during the morning, a high of 75 and a low of 48 tomorrow evening, and then partly cloudy on Saturday with a high of 77. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 54 degrees.
And the Southern Living magazine top local restaurant in Tennessee, Aubrey's.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
The woman of impact, Ashley RFRV, sent them a flower arrangement yesterday to Aubrey's to congratulate them.
Oh, nice.
And I ate at Aubrey's yesterday. Mm-hmm. And place, of course, was packed. But anyway, but is she trying to get a free dinner from Aubrey's? Is that what? But why would you send them a flower arrangement?
Oh,
who cares?
That's not why she did that.
No, she's going for a free meal. It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk, CHI Memorial. Hello, human kindness, and hello, Larry McDaniel at the Town Squire. You need new tees for spring and summer? Take a look at the selection at the Town Squire of Southern Tide and Vineyard Vines Cotton or Performance Material. Also new polo shirts and tees from Volunteer Traditions with the TriStar or Smoky. You decide. Thank you for allowing the Town Squire to serve you over all of these years. Since 1977, the Town Squire, 1717 Keith Street Northwest in Cleveland, in the Stewart Park Plaza, is the shop that appreciates the customer. And understand Larry had quite a crowd prom time at the Town Squire.
Yes, lots of guys there yesterday picking up their tuxes for this weekend.
Apparently we have, what proms are this weekend?
Walker Valley and Bradley.
Walker Valley and Bradley Central on the same day.
Yes. I'm sorry, not Bradley, Walker Valley and Cleveland.
Walker Valley and Cleveland High School.
Yes.
On the same day.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey, Bob Pritchard, meet Patrick Spangler. Why don't you guys work this out? Why is this on the same day? You're killing Larry. I know you guys don't like him. That's fine. I understand. But why are you doing this poor Larry? Good Lord. Larry loves it.
Take great care of us.
Town Squire, your headquarters for tuxedos. And you know what? I got my prom. I know you'd be surprised I went to the prom. I went to several proms, actually. Full of the story. Good morning, the Heartline children. Anyway,
goodness.
No, but Larry was my go-to back then even.
Well, we don't need to know.
Year of our Lord, 1995 and 96 and 97. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I had quite a streak, folks. All right, Brave. Come on now. Braves over the Marlins, 6-4.
Daddy, what was that about?
Mm-mm.
Well, how many proms did you go to, Daddy?
We don't need to know.
Braves will host the Marlins at Business Person Special at 12:20 today. Marlins at Braves talk. 101.3 The Buzz, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Autumn Wedding going because of courtesy of Wholesale Supply Group. We had hundreds of people register for that yesterday, and you never know when a contest is going to break out. NBA playoffs last night. All right. My Los Angeles Lakers lost to the Grizzlies in Memphis last night, 116-99. Lakers lead still 3-2. They'll play Game 6 tomorrow night. Warriors win at the Sacramento Kings, 123-116. Warriors up, defending champions, 3-2. Bridget, the game they played Sunday was the most watched first-round NBA playoff game in 22 years.
Really?
Yeah, people are into it. The New York Knicks have advanced in the playoffs, first time in 10 years. They beat Cleveland last night, 106-95, advanced the Eastern Conference semifinals. The Miami Heat over the Milwaukee Bucks. That's a number 8 seed beating a number 1 seed. Giannis and the Bucks are done. Jimmy Butler and the Heat move on as they win in overtime. Tonight, one game, Celtics at the Hawks, 8:30, Game 6 in Atlanta. Ginger Gobble will be there on Turner Network Television tonight. Celtics lead 3-2. All right, NFL draft is tonight. Carolina Panthers have the number 1 pick. A lot of people think they're going to pick the Alabama quarterback at number 1. I never can remember his name, and I don't know. I've got like a block. That's an Alabama block. We'll call it that. Oh. Bryant something, isn't it? I don't know. Everybody's screaming now. I can't. Who cares? He seems like a fine young man. He's going to do great, and he'll do great in the NFC South because it's the worst division in football. Okay, I'm a longtime Falcons sufferer. So anyway, Panthers. Oh, they're going to pick first coverage. We'll have it tonight here. Mix 104.1. Driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. So we'll have the Titans Network on Mix. I understand we'll have Westwood 1 on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. And, of course, television coverage on ESPN as well as ABC and the NFL Network. All right, Bridget, the Tennessee Titans will have a new stadium. It was approved yesterday by the Nashville Metro Council. It is going to be a $2.1 billion stadium. Wow. It'll open in 2027. They are going to issue the Nashville Metro Council will issue $760 million in bonds. Let's see here.
So where is this going to be? In Nashville?
In Nashville, I don't know. Ask your Titans fans. Going to seat about 60,000, be a home to the Titans. They're going to bid for a Super Bowl, Final Fours, college playoff games, and WrestleMania. Oh, hey, Fruit Loops, is that a picture of it?
Yes. We got a few pictures of it there.
That's pretty small, though, 60,000. Where are they putting it? Do we know?
Looks like right in the middle of town.
Man, so have they already built it? That's pretty quick.
No, that's a rendering of like a concert set.
That's what a concert, like when the Stones come back and they're 90, they'll do it? Yes. Look at that, man. That's impressive. Yeah. We're showing pictures on mixedtv.tv. It's pretty impressive. It really is. So it's the largest publicly funded stadium in NFL history.
Oh,
there you go.
Very good.
Bobby Ludwig is the largest publicly funded stockbroker in history. Good morning, Bobby. How are you?
Hey, Steve. Good morning. I'm just staying busy here doing things while you're talking. So just let me know when you're ready.
Do you have a game tonight?
Technically on the schedule we do. But whether we'll play or not, that's yet to be determined.
Hey, somebody had a reliable source tell me that your wife sent a text, Deidre, sent a text out to, of course, you married Deidre Hall, former Days of Our Lives star, that she sent a text out begging the people of Church at Grace Point to attend your game against Mount Olive last week. Is that true?
Begging? I don't know. She sent a post out saying that we had a game and to see if we can get some more folks out to watch us play because it spurs us on. We had some people cheering for us against Crossroads and we won, Steve. So
I understand it was a begging text in nature.
I'm not sure begging is quite the word to use.
Well,
at any rate,
bribery. We understand she had to pay the people to come out and watch you people. So anyway, yeah, it's too bad. All right, so yeah, let's do it. Go on. Bobby's in the rain.
Actually, I am. The Dow down 228 points to close at 33,302. The S&P down 15 to close at 4,056. However, the NASDAQ, the big winner yesterday, up 55 points to close at 11,854. Back to you guys in the studio.
Bryce Young is the former Alabama quarterback. Will be pick number 1. Oh, and Bobby, I am so sorry. I got to do one more thing here. Well, just try to avoid the rain. Cleveland High School soccer, Bridget, won the district championship last night, 3-1 over Ray County. Did Carla Bolaños send us that? Our soccer correspondent?
I think it was someone else.
Somebody else. Cleveland Middle Soccer won the SETAC championship over Ray County 4-1 last night. Is that the Southeast Tennessee Athletic Conference, I'd imagine. So a big congratulations, CHS and CMS. Bobby, back to you. How do we get a hold of you?
Hey, give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, it's 473-2215, or stop by and see me. 2060 North Dakota, right by the old Liner gas station, Steve.
And all your soccer scores also. All right, Bobby, thanks. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Hey, Bridget, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What do you got?
Okay, happy birthday to my friend Hannah Goodson today. She is the county director for 4-H and the UT Ag Extension agent here locally. She is coming in later this morning, so we look forward to seeing her. Pastor Rhonda Davis is also celebrating a birthday today, pastor at Church of the Harvest.
Fruit Loops, does your pastor, Rhonda Davis, does she ever get up in church and sing, "Help me, Rhonda"? Does she ever do that?
No, she doesn't.
Okay. Well, I'd like you to do it. I think you should do it.
We sing it sometimes.
Did you tell me that Dole Dykes will be at your church on Father's Day, the great Dole Dykes?
Yes, he is.
Church of the Harvest. That is tremendous. Hey, Brenda Higgins is having a birthday, I just was told. Brenda Higgins. Happy birthday, Brenda.
All right, call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest mix line, 614-6499. You can text us at that same number on the or on the Sell with Darren text line, Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list at Simmons Bank. They are with you every step of the way.
On the Baskin-Robbins celebration. Okay. Here we go. Mix 30 is the celebration of our 30th anniversary, and 30 contest in 30 weeks. It's presented by the Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union Mortgage Department. When you get your mortgage at TVFCU, they'll pay for your appraisal. This week, our anniversary partner is Nokian Tires. Bridget?
Yes, that's right. You can register to win a free set of tires from Nokian Tires. So text us right now on the Sell with Darren text line, Darren Miller, eXp Realty. That number 614-6499, or call us at that same number on the volunteer Ritapest mix line. They also encourage you to apply for a job for a chance to earn something much bigger.
I wish you would apply for
a fulfilling career. You can apply at NokianTires.com/Dayton Factory.
Bad thing for you is you'd probably have to do some work, actually, which would be too bad. What about the Woman of Impact? Maybe somebody said, why are you picking on Ashley RFRV? She won the United Way. Actually, Charlotte Thorogood Woman of Impact Award. I said, well, look, I mean, I'm glad she's making an impact at United Way. We've been waiting 17 years on her to make an impact here.
She does.
Well, she makes an impact, all right. Ain't necessarily good.
A name and brand that you can trust.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active, with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
Mixed Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9, MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
It's the Hardee's Star Deal Combo. Get a Hardee's Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger, crispy 3-piece hand-breaded chicken tenders, or original hot ham and cheese with a small fry and drink for just $5.99. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
For over 43 years, Mermaid Mattress has provided billions of hours of sleep, won many awards, and sold over 600,000 mattresses. But the only number we care about is the one community we've built together. Is your current mattress still in good shape, but not as comfortable as it used to be? Trade in your used mattress and we'll give you up to $600 credit toward your new one. And we'll donate your gently used mattress to a local family in need.
If you're ready for your best night's sleep, then we're ready for you. Only at Mermaid Mattress. Chattanooga's best of the best for like a million years now.
Hey Cleveland, Thomas Williams, Executive Manager with Mountain View Nissan. Coming to you today to talk to you about our new Car Madness sale for the whole month of April. Starting April 1st through the end of the month, we're going to give you a $500 Food City gift card for purchasing a new vehicle. You heard me right. A $500 gift card to Food City for purchasing a new vehicle in the month of April. We've got plenty of inventory, and also it comes with our lifetime warranty that covers your engine, your transmission, your water pump for as long as you own the car. It's April. It's new Car Madness time. Come see us.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Call Jay and Brittany Hagee and the team at Allon Planning Partners at 423-315-1441 or online at allonplanning.com.
This news update is brought to you by Rick's Plumbing Service, a family-owned business specializing in new commercial and residential plumbing. Call Jason or Josh at Rick's Plumbing Service, 423-595-6143.
Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's here, the Don Ledford annual April Spring Savings event at their pre-owned automotive center in Cleveland. They have over 90 quality pre-owned vehicles available for you to choose from right now with new arrivals daily. For details, go to donledford.com or visit the showroom on North Lee Highway here in Cleveland. We're seeing a bit of a slowdown I-75 southbound just past exit 20 and before you get to White Oak Mountain, so be aware of that as you drive this morning. We'll keep an eye on that and keep you up to date. It is raining in our area, so drive safely. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid of Hess Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell What Darren text line. That's Darren Miller with eXp Realty. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated. Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland, 423-339-3231.
This portion of Mixed Mornings is brought to you by Jaguar of Chattanooga. See Jaguar of Chattanooga, part of the Chattanooga Auto Square at I-75, exit 7 north. And that's, of course, Jaguar of Chattanooga. Tis the season, spring season from
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
We're all picky about our
Mattress Weather Center news is next.
If you could buy a great queen or king size mattress for $399, would you consider getting rid of that old lumpy mattress? Come to Mermaid Mattress, where you can get this mattress in any size for the price of a twin.
For today, we'll have rain throughout the day, a high of 62 and a low of 56 tonight. We could see a few thunderstorms this evening. For tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy skies with scattered thunderstorms during the morning, a high of 75 and a low of 48 tomorrow evening. And then on Saturday, partly cloudy with a high of 77. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 54 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Doctors Ken and Brian Beard. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Talk 1013 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 1013 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
Making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. The House 217 to 215 passes a Republican bill to raise the nation's debt limit and cut spending.
We save money by being smart.
House Speaker Kevin McCarthy on Fox, the bill won't get through Democrats controlling the Senate.
It only brings us dangerously closer to default.
Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer. The Justice Department wants a Massachusetts Air National Guardsman accused of leaking classified documents to be held as a security risk.
The government says Jack Teixeira may still have access to classified information that could be used by a hostile nation willing to offer him safe harbor. Prosecutors say he actively took steps to conceal who he shared sensitive data with, including destroying a tablet and telling people in an online chat room where he allegedly posted the classified documents to delete all messages and remain silent.
Fox's Sean Langell, two of Teixeira's National Guard commanders, have been suspended. Stock futures are higher ahead of the opening bell on Wall Street. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Mix 1041, we are on MixTV.tv. We're on Talk 1013 The Buzz, and we're on your phone and mobile devices through our free Mix 1041 app, which is a free download thanks to CHI Memorial at MyMix1041.com. It's hard to believe it's been 1 year since the fire and the destruction of the Ocoee Whitewater Center in eastern Polk County. And we are now getting information from the U.S. Forest Service and Cherokee National Forest, what they want to do with the area. They say that they are working on a collaborative master plan for the building, the Whitewater course, and the entire site. The U.S. Forest Service says that a contract for a full functional assessment of the entire recreation site, including the Whitewater course, will be completed. Once done, the next steps will be a master planning process involving all kinds of people, landscape architects, Whitewater course designers, and engineers, among others. Members of the community will be invited to participate and provide input on priorities for the project. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by...
This Mixed TV interview is supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Visit us online at wholesalesupply.us.
We have with us now State Senator Adam Lowe, State Representative Dan Howell, and State Representative Kevin Raper. Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
Oh wow!
Sound like a chorus.
Yes.
Who's singing lead?
Can I get an E flat? Dan used to sing some music.
So did he.
Well, but Senator Lowe lost all his credibility because when I was making fun of lemon Hardee's earlier, he said he loves lemons. So
Steve, no one agrees with you. Nobody
on anything.
Nobody agrees with you.
Guys, I do want to get serious for a moment. I invited these gentlemen in this morning to give us some highlights, maybe to go back and look at the session, the legislative session, the regular session, which we've just completed, but then to look ahead. And I want to go first to Representative Howell because, look, your session's over.
Thankfully.
But it looks like you're going back, and so I'd just get some initial comments.
Yes, the governor, I think it was about 2 hours after we adjourned at 7 o'clock Friday, there was a news release that the governor planned to call us back. Preferably, I like the governor. We get along fine, but my preference would have been that he wait for that announcement at least a week to get us time to go home and rest. But indications are, at this point, I heard yesterday, maybe sometime in August. Too soon to tell. I'm sure they'll work it out in Nashville between the governor and leadership, but I expect we will go back sometime this summer or maybe fall.
What stands out from this session to you, Dan?
Well, we did so many good things, and what stands out to me is the fact that it's all covered up by the protests. We did a lot of good things for Tennessee. Tax cuts, in fact, I got a little note here from our caucus leadership that we cut, in fact, and since we've been in control, I say we, the Republican Party, been in control of the legislature, both House and Senate, we've cut taxes by well over $1 billion, and we continued that this year with $440 million tax cuts. I'll just run it down real quick because I don't want to monopolize the time here. But $124 million in business tax cuts, $273 million in food tax cuts. Now, that you remember last year, 2 years running, we've had the elimination of sales tax on food, but just for 1 month. This budget cycle, it's for an entire quarter. I believe it takes place October, November, December of this year. That amounts to $273 million out of the state budget. We created a $50,000 small business standard deduction, which would impact you, Steve.
Hey, there we go.
We created an exemption for up to $500,000 of property value for minimum measure. That impacts the manufacturers on the property tax they pay on their equipment, and we raised the threshold for who is subject to business tax. This is a big one, from $10,000 to $100,000. So we did some really good things. Unfortunately, the protest happened, and all of this was covered up, and I'm glad you had us in today so that we can talk about that.
I think it's very important. Senator Lowe, your thoughts on all this?
I can't echo it enough. These things are historic. I mean, they've never been done to this degree. I mean, $400 million in tax cuts, and that's an acknowledgement of who's been paying those taxes, right? We've overcollected. Tennessee has, through good fiscal policy, built health in the state, a financial environment where we now get to have the ability to see how we get money back to people. And because of our tax structure, we have to do that through sales tax savings, through business taxes and things like that. So this is really a monumental moment. I mean, the largest tax cut in Tennessee history, and we did it. Many of us on the campaign trail said we were going to do it. We went up there to make sure that we didn't take more than we needed. And even with this, we're standing going into next fiscal year with a $2+ billion surplus in recurring revenue that's unbudgeted. So the financial health of the state is amazing. Now, it's not always about money. It's about what you do with that money. Historic investments in school security and safety, historic investments in infrastructure and transportation, things that normally in a regular legislative session year would be making national headlines. But rather, we like to turn attention to the dumpster fire, and that tends to be a little more attractive on the newscape. But yeah, these things can't get lost, because ultimately the rhetoric that gets all the national attention is fun to watch, but it doesn't affect mine and your life. It doesn't affect how our families in East Tennessee operate, run, and grow. These things do. You know, sales tax holidays, especially around Christmas, are going to be exponentially impactful on families. What happens with transportation? What happens with school safety? What happens with expansion of health care that we have done in Tennessee? The things that we have targeted in paid leave, in teacher pay. There are just steps that we've made in the court system and what we're doing for due process of law in Tennessee. So we don't want those things to get lost, because they deserve that attention too, because they impact our families.
I want to go to State Representative Kevin Raper. Kevin, just your thoughts.
First of all, I want to echo what both of those said, and I want to add something to that, is the fact of not only are we giving back to taxpayers, but we have no state income tax, so you add that in addition to, and we're setting unprecedented territory doing something like this. And I want to skim real quick. I know we'll come back and hit some of these, but education, we gave raises to teachers, and we're shooting for the governor's proposal of trying to get to $50,000 minimum salary for all teachers. We just got through giving, in lieu of the tragedy in Nashville, we gave almost $200 million in safety for schools. Abortion, we are pro-life. We've passed pro-life amendments and added to the trigger law. They are estimating it'll save 5,000 to 7,000 lives of babies. Transportation, I won't hit that hard just because that's Chairman Howell's baby, but I will say this, one of the things I like most about it is it attacks the present and the future, and that has not been done before. Tax cuts, largest in Tennessee history, and I want to, I had a bill that was stating 2 months in sales tax savings on groceries, and the governor trumped me on that one and went to 3, which that sounds bad, but it's actually wonderful, so I'm so proud of that. Next thing is we added $250 million to our rainy day fund and saving money. The next one is on special needs schools like Life Bridges. We gave a number of monies to those, and they have revenues now where the minimum salary for those workers will be $15 an hour, and that is very, very much needed. It's hard to get good workers in anything. And one more that we did, and this was actually at the beginning of the session, we passed a law on child mutilation where now when it comes to changing sex, then it has to be a person that's 18 years or older, and then they're considered an adult and they can make those choices on their own. That's just a brief list that I have, and they may want to add to those.
And I definitely want to do, if you're just joining us, we're joined by our local state legislative delegation. We're joined by State Representative Kevin Raper, State Representative Dan Howell, State Senator Adam Lowe. Representative Howell, I was having lunch with someone, I won't name them, it's unfortunate for me, but anyway, we were at Southern Living's top local restaurant, Aubrey.
Yes. My wife's favorite place.
All right. Well, anyway, here's my point. Yeah. So this gentleman, and I'll tell you who it is off the air, but very loose term, gentleman. Anyway, no, we were talking about the transportation bill that passed, and specifically this person was talking about obviously the construction that's happening on Georgetown Road, Highway 60, that sort of thing. Just a couple updates here. So an update maybe on that. Anything you have. You're obviously Representative Howell, the transportation chairman in the House. But then also just about that $3 billion plus transportation bill.
$3.3 billion, actually. It's the largest finance bill, and I was told, I don't know, but I had the honor of carrying that, but $3.3 billion, the highest financial bill in the history of the state of Tennessee. Wow. It's a new funding stream, which we had to have because the gas tax is flat. It's not bringing in the revenue we need to continue to the growth that we are experiencing in Tennessee. But that $300 million, the $3.3 billion, the $300 million of that is earmarked for county governments, county road departments, and I believe Bradley County is set to receive a little over, somewhere around $4 million in one lump sum. If they can use it in one lump sum, they probably can't, but they can draw it down as needed. Polk County, I think, is somewhere between $2.5 and $3 million they'll receive. Meigs County is somewhere around $3 to $3.5 million, I believe that's correct. And so we recognize that while the counties have their own road departments. They take care of between 60 and 70% of the roads in Tennessee. And they're an extension of state government, and we have not funded them as we should have in years past. So, as chairman, I've been making this case along with Leader Lamberth, the majority leader, that we need to increase our funding for county road departments because they're our partner, and we've treated them a little bit like a stepchild in the years past. But we've stepped up this time. Governor Lee saw the need for that. And we're going to see some orange barrels. I know we all hate orange barrels, but if we're going to continue to grow and maintain our infrastructure, this is something that has to be done. The $3 billion that goes to TDOT for the expansion and the leveraging of the finances that we need to do the choice lanes, to expand our interstates, and I'm told by Commissioner Ely that we'll begin to see some widening of our interstates. My number one priority for widening of interstates is I-24, because that's where I go to Nashville every time. But it's something that we needed. It's something that's going to continue to impact the economic growth of Tennessee, and we had to expand our funding, and I'm glad the governor did it.
Any update on Highway 60? Is it on schedule?
Highway 60 is doing well. I came back through there. I took a back roads route. Sometimes I just like to see the countryside, and I get off the interstate, and I came down 111 on Friday and came through there, and it's coming along. I think probably, I haven't checked with Thomas, but I will sometime this week, make my rounds. But I expect we're on schedule, if not ahead of schedule, and I think they've done an excellent job doing that. And that is one of those design and build projects, which is in the bill that we passed this past session.
Senator Adam Lowe, what else sticks out to you here?
Well, I think what sticks out the most is Tennessee's still a place people are flocking to. I think there's been an attempt to brand this session as somehow Tennessee's doing things wrong, and that's just not the case. There are people who are very, very angry. There are people who are very, very afraid. And there are people who take advantage of people who are very, very angry and very, very afraid. But behind it all is a government that has been attentive to the needs of local communities, both rural and urban, in Tennessee. You know, we talked about the teacher pay increases, but that's just the most recent in a series. Since Republican control happened in 2006, teacher pay's been up 10%. This new bump's going to get it up to 20%. It's never seen an increase under any party's control like it has in the past 20 years. We've done more for education in the Republican ranks than we have throughout what the Democrats did the previous 140. We still continue to have conversations about how to reinforce education. We still continue to have conversations about what impacts things at home, whether it's roads or schools or law enforcement. And that's where the value really lies. That's everyday life. Do we have challenges ahead of us, particularly in the arena of mental health? You bet. You bet we do. And those challenges will be met with clear, decisive data, with reasoned minds sitting down, bringing the stakeholders together who understand about those issues to see how we can proceed. Some people would prefer to take those moments to hijack them for broader political purposes. But let me just say this. You know, social media can be a dumpster fire of anybody with a megaphone, and it has been a challenge to kind of penetrate that environment to get information out. The proof's in the pudding. At the end of the day, what you're going to get in the coming year, you're going to get tax relief. Your schools are going to be safer than they were before. If you're working in and around the services that provide for due process and education, you're going to be better off. And we are doing more for our most vulnerable populations, like those with developmental needs, than we've ever done before. And it's all because we've kept good, sound fiscal management to make those investments. And so all of that matters. And that's what I can say. We're going to transition into this special session season where we're going to be talking about reforms around how do we keep our kids safe. We have to keep that target in mind. How do we keep everyone safer Some people are looking at the one lever they want to pull, which is gun control. But there are many levers in that equation that don't require us to violate constitutional rights. And so those of us who are trying to champion that are going to be much more comprehensive as we approach those issues. What I'll ask for everybody back home to do is to continue to speak to us, reach out to us, let us know your thoughts, what you see on the ground as we move forward in those discussions.
Representative Raper, I'll give you a final comment here.
First of all, I just want to give a broad stroke here. First of all, I'll take Chairman Howe. This area does not realize what a jewel they have in Chairman Howe. Number one, he's Chairman Transportation. He does a great job. He is always acting with integrity. He is such a leader in the House. And then I give Senator Lowe, great job. A rookie coming in the Senate and never acted like a rookie, hit the ground running and has done a fantastic job. It's been a real honor for me to serve with these two. And I glean ideas from these two. A lot of times, if I'm ever stumped, I will. They're just a phone call away or an office away, and I'll walk down there and talk to them. So, folks, we are blessed. I mean, we have two fine educators here.
All right, gentlemen, there's so much to talk about, but we're going to have to leave it there right now. I appreciate our local legislative delegation, Representatives Howell and Raper, Senator Lowe, and as they said, you can reach out to them, and we will be talking, I'm sure, very soon. Thank you, gentlemen, very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys, very much for coming in. All right, we're going to take a break. We've got more to come. We're going to talk about the Bradley County Relay for Life, which is this Saturday up next.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
All right, Rachel, let's get a check of the streets. What's up?
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's here, the Don Ledford Chevrolet annual April Spring Savings Event, and they're saying yes to low interest rates and 90 days until your first payment. For details, go to donledford.com or stop by Don Ledford Chevrolet on North Lee Highway, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. We do have rain in the area. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The Volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Selwood Theron text line. That's Darren Miller with eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The annual Healthy Kids Day at the Cleveland Family YMCA is this Saturday from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. This event is free to the public. Come on out for a great day of fun events and free healthy snacks. You can visit ymcachattanooga.org for more information.
Bridget, look who's back.
Look at him.
Gideon's here. Gideon, how are you?
I'm great. This was a lot of fun.
You made it back. Gideon's, of course, one of our producers. He's been in Israel. How long were you there?
I was there for a week. So,
a week, yeah. So, just impressions, how was it?
It was amazing. Like, it's hard to just kind of describe, like, just the emotional kind of feeling after all of it. Just kind of really experiencing all those, like, just really special places. And I've really changed, or it's really shifted my kind of perspective on kind of Christianity and everything, and then just the whole, like, faith.
Are you still a Christian?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I didn't convert.
So Gideon's been gone about 2 weeks. So Gideon, we're glad to have you back. Now get to work. Okay, bye. Now welcome back, buddy. Thank you. All right, we're gonna move on. We're gonna talk to our friends from Bradley County's Relay for Life next.
Dad, I don't feel so good.
What'd you say, babe?
I don't feel so good.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want to take your temperature?
Yes, please.
Yeah, it does look high. Let's schedule an appointment with DPCA.
Direct Primary Care Associates is here to help with times just like these. The convenience of same-day and telemed visits. They are always available to help with your busy lifestyle. Visit us online at directpca.com.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us!
We're all picky about our produce, and whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
Hey listeners, there's a new buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
It's the Hardee's Star Deal Combo. Get a Hardee's Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger, crispy 3-piece hand-breaded chicken tenders, or original hot ham and cheese with a small fry and drink for just $5.99. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one. And there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great. And their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
48 hours away.
Yeah, man, it's been a long run for the past several months, but we're counting the hours, and we are so excited about this year's Relay for Life.
All right. Well, I know you've actually got some props. You've got stuff happening. Dewayne, I'm just going to turn it over to you.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, this is Scott. We go to church together. We've known each other for a long time. Our kids grew up together. Scott is one of the volunteers for the Relay for Life this year. He and two other folks from our church, Wesley Church, Harry and Tammy Breen, they have chaired our auction committee this year. And I'm going to brag first, and I'm going to turn it over to him. We've always had good support for our auction to benefit the Relay for Life and our fight against cancer. Local folks have donated lots of stuff throughout the years, and folks have come down and bid on it and bought things, and we've always appreciated that. But I'll say this, never in the history of the Cleveland Relay for Life have we had more than $13,000.
Whoa.
More than $13,000 in goods and services donated. It'll be on display Saturday at the Relay. We're basically calling First Street or Second Street Auction Row because that's how much stuff we have. We may have to change the name of the street afterwards, but we want folks to come down. I'm going to let Scott talk about some of the things, though.
Scott, tell us about it.
We've got a lot of people who have been very, very generous in giving things to be donated. We've got Mermaid Mattresses given a queen-size adjustable bed and mattress. Tommy's
valued at $1,000.
Whoa!
Oh yeah!
Come on, Roger Pickett.
That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about.
There we go.
Tommy's Boats out of Chattanooga is very generous in giving wakeboards, surfboards.
Yeah, show it on Mixed TV.
Things that can be used, very, very much out on the river, and it's that time of year. It's that time of year. We've got tools for the guys. We've got all kinds of DeWalt tools.
You got a DeWalt tool.
Lowe's and Craftsman type things. From Lowe's, Home Depot, Ferguson Supply, Cleveland Plywood. There are just numerous people who have given things very generously. We've got coolers. Coca-Cola has donated a nice cooler, and so has Tarver Distributing has a real nice cooler that we have up for auction. We've got
Eric Church concert. We've got tickets for Falcons. We've got tickets for soccer games. We've got restaurants and lots of packages that Harry and Tammy have put together for date nights, for a movie and a restaurant, or a symphony in a restaurant, or museum in the restaurant. Lots of things, anywhere from Atlanta to Nashville to Gatlinburg and here in Cleveland. So we've got many things on the auction block this year.
Wow. I've been telling folks this: regardless of your age, regardless of what you think you have or need or want, if you come to the relay, check us out online, participate in the silent or the live auction about 7 o'clock that night, you're going to find something. I've been wanting that. And when you spend your money at the relay auction, it's going to go to fight cancer. So it's a double winner for everybody.
Everybody wins. Joined by Dewayne Belew. He's our local chairman, the Bradley County Relay for Life. Scott Palmer, who's doing a tremendous job in leadership and with the auction. All right, Dewayne, let's talk about the timeline on Saturday.
Well, let me tell you one thing about Scott. Scott was also our contact, if you will, for Resolute Forest Products. And we talked about their very generous gift to the relay of $10,000. This was the guy who got it done.
Wow.
Now, let me tell you one other thing he's doing. I didn't bring paper towels and toilet paper because I'm getting ready for the Mayfield ice cream sandwich eating contest Saturday. I brought them for another reason. Tell them why I brought this guy.
Resolute has donated a truck full of tissue and paper towels that we'll be selling. All the funds will go straight to the American Cancer Society, and we'll be selling them there at a very reasonable price.
A great bargain for things that everybody needs in their home.
That's right.
Come down and get. We're thinking about even using this stuff to sell out when you go to the porta potties.
There we go.
That's a little idea we're working on
like
between now and Saturday.
All right, so it's a circus-like atmosphere Saturday at the relay downtown.
Downtown Cleveland Saturday. We open at 3. First performance is by Cleveland City Ballet at 4:15. At 4:30, we have the first ever Survivor Choir.
That's right.
I don't know how many people will be there, but if you're a survivor, I don't care if you can sing a lick. I'd love for you to come down, get a free T-shirt, let us honor you, be a part of the choir. We'll give you a medallion after the first march. We finished that. I know State Representative Dan Howell was just in the studio.
Yep.
Dan has been kind enough to offer to lead our opening prayer. Mayor Brooks is going to welcome everybody. At 5:30, we got a great magician. Bring your kids, bring your grandkids, bring your adult friends. He is absolutely a wonderful magician. After that, Scotty Mayfield comes to the stage.
Yes.
6:15. 23 people as of today.
Oh.
23 ice cream fanatics, including somebody in this room by the name of Steve Hartline.
Me.
Yes,
I'll be there.
Yeah, spell it easily. M-E.
M-E.
23 contestants, and everybody seems to be practicing because they love that ice cream championship belt.
Oh, yeah.
23 people. After that, we've got some awards we're going to give out. We're going to have the auction that we just talked about. After that, one of my favorite bands of all time, the local, the crazy, the great Dexter Thomas Band. We're going to follow that with a closing ceremony featuring our luminaries. There's still time. If you come that day and you want to honor somebody, if you want to memorialize somebody, we'll have resources available inside the gazebo downtown. We'll make sure that they get taken care of. And again, if you're a survivor and you're not registered yet, it's okay. Don't trouble yourself. Don't think about it twice. Come down that afternoon. Come to the Survivor tent near the intersection of Ocoee and First Street. We'll get you signed up.
It promises to be the biggest Bradley County Relay for Life of all time, and I really give Dewayne Belew a lot of the credit. So glad to have you back involved, Dewayne, the last few years. Back downtown Cleveland. Everything gets underway really about 3 o'clock and then in the 4 o'clock hour until about 9 on Saturday evening. Mix 104.1. We are proud to have been involved in the Relay for Life all of these years, I believe, since the very beginning. And we're going to be down there broadcasting live. Thanks to Bender Realty. And Robert Bradney, of course, longtime volunteer for this cause, a cancer survivor himself. And guys, looking forward to it. We will see you on Saturday.
See you relay day.
And
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you very much. We're going to take a quick break here. When we come back, we're going to be joined by the Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. The Idea Leap Grant finalists are all here. They're going to duke it out, Bridget. And we're looking forward to it, which is Monday night, May the 8th, at the Bradley County Pie Center. Back in a moment.
This news update is brought to you by Newlyweds Foods. Newlyweds Foods is hiring. Call them at 423-559-0909 or visit newlywedsfoods.jobs.net and search Cleveland Jobs.
Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient, caring, affordable. Cleveland's most affordable funeral home.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates, a $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Won 3 in a row, beat the Marlins 6-4. They'll play today against the Marlins. 12:20 first pitch. Tog 101.3 The Buzz, and driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. NBA playoffs last night. Memphis survived, beat the Los Angeles Lakers in Memphis 116-99. Lakers lead 3-2. Warriors over the Kings last night 123-116. Warriors lead 3-2. Knicks have won their first playoff series in 10 years. They've defeated Cleveland 106-95 last night. Miami Heat, they have put out the Milwaukee Bucks. The Heat an 8 seed, Bucks a 1 seed, and the Heat over the Bucks 126 in overtime. Tonight, Celtics at Hawks 8:30 TNT. Celtics lead 3-2. The NFL draft is tonight. It's the Carolina Panthers who traded up for the first pick, and we'll have coverage of the NFL draft here on Mix 104.1 with the Tennessee Titans Network, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Television coverage ESPN, ABC, and the NFL Network. The Tennessee Titans will have a new stadium as the Nashville Metro Council passed a $2.1 billion proposal Wednesday to build a new dome stadium in Nashville. It's the largest public funding in the history of the NFL. And locally last night, Cleveland High School Soccer won the district championship 3-1 over Ray County. And in middle school soccer, Cleveland Middle defeated Ray County 4-1 to win the SETAC championship. We are joined now. We're going to go right to it. Kim Gunter is joining us with TVFCU. Kim is the, I've never seen her move that fast, is the
and you haven't been watching.
marketing director of TVFCU, and it's an exciting time, isn't it?
It is a very exciting time. I mean, I'm so excited about our Idea Leap grants. As you know, I'm just over the moon. This is really thrilling. These finalists have been narrowed down from 100 applicants, and we're going to get to talk to them today. Get ready for Monday, May 8th.
Yeah, go right ahead. Let's talk details before we talk to the finalists. So Monday, May the 8th. Give us a little timeline there, would you?
Absolutely. Okay, here's what y'all are going to do, everybody. This is open to the public. So after work or whatever, 5 o'clock, get yourself to the Pie Center. We have a reception. We don't have a reception. The Chamber of Commerce, who is such a supporter of small business, is throwing a small business celebration reception from 5 to 6. There's going to be food. There's going to be drink. And everybody's going to be able to network, hang out, listen to music. At 6 o'clock, we roll into our pitch competition, where you're going to hear from these businesses. They have 5 minutes to tell us about their business, how they would use the grant money, and then the judges are going to grill them just like Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then at the end of the night, one of these 3 is going to win $25,000 for their small business right here in our area.
That's just incredible. And so we are joined by the 3 finalists here. And Kim, I'm going to have you introduce them, and just hang in here with us.
I'm absolutely excited to do that. I'll do it.
All right.
All right, all
Let's
3,
begin.
or do we want to go with
We'll
the
go
first
one at a time.
One at a time. All right, right here with us we have Brian Fretwell from Direct Primary Care Associates, and I'm a big fan of what they do.
That's funny. I jumped right up here because I thought we all were going to be up here, and so I'm standing up here like
It's all right.
like I know what I'm doing.
That's okay.
I feel like Ricky Bobby right now.
Hey,
I don't know what to do with my head. Thank you for having us.
Brian, what does this mean to you?
Man, what it means to me, like, it's a game changer. You know, getting grant money to be able to, you know, expand the services that Direct Primary Care Associates and our whole team have been striving for years, you know, of you know, really putting our revenue back into, you know, the business, and having that injection of, you know, any grant amount is huge. It really is huge for any business. I think it's awesome that we get to be here all together. This is actually the first time that we've all been in the same room, so I'm excited really to get to know them and you know, hear about how it's going to help them. Ultimately, it's going to help all of our community. We all win, you know, one way or the other. What it means for Direct Primary Care Associates, again, game changer. Getting to propel, you know, this pharmacy program that we've been working on pretty diligently for the last 2.5 years, and just putting that over the top, you know, it's going to be awesome.
I'm going to ask each of you this, but so Brian, tell us, for those who don't know, about Direct Primary Care Associates.
Well, we're a membership-based healthcare organization, so really what we're for is the uninsured, the underinsured. Underinsured means you have insurance but a high deductible, and also those companies out there that are just wanting to save money on their healthcare spend. I'm working on my 5 minutes or less.
Boy, I tell you now, I'm pretty good. That's pretty good, actually.
Y'all don't know how hard that is.
Oh, man.
No, he brings up a good point. That night it's going to be really important. They have to tell us all what they do and why they deserve this grant money within 5 minutes, and then we're cutting them off. So.
Yes, I heard.
Now, hey, like Kim, are we giving Dr. Paul Kahn 5 minutes? I mean, because he can't say hello in 5 minutes.
I'll tell you what the good thing about Paul Kahn speaking that night,
Yeah.
and what you just mentioned. He's going to be speaking to us while the judges deliberate, and I can tell already they're going to have a hard time. So we are excited for his grateful speaking ability.
Brian Fretwell, thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much.
Kim, let's bring these ladies up here with Biscuit
All right,
Envy.
come on over.
And Kim, I'm going to have you introduce our second finalist.
I absolutely will. So we have my friend Natasha Versa with Biscuit Envy. And Natasha, will you introduce our friend here?
Yes, this is one of my partners, Yakia Walker.
Hello.
All right.
Step right up.
Well, I'm going to ask you the same questions. First of all, now this is the second time being here. It's a little easier this time. First time was a little rough.
Yes, it is a little bit easier.
You were so you acted nervous, but off the air. On the air, you were great. So and I told you that. Hey, tell me about Biscuit Envy and what this means to you.
This means a lot for Biscuit Envy. This is going to help us expand into additional areas of this region. It's going to allow us to be more efficient in the location that we're at. Biscuit Envy is a small, locally owned business, second-generation restaurant owners. We serve biscuits, we serve gravy, we serve fried chicken, we serve greens, collard greens, and one of our other popular sweet items is the cinnamon swirl biscuits.
And it's all delicious. I can say that personally. Yakia Walker, Biscuit Envy has just taken off like a rocket. Why is that? Why do you think people love it so much?
Because we're more than a biscuit. You experience us. Our goal when creating Biscuit Envy was we just wanted it to be an extension of our family. And we hope that when you come in that's what you get, that you feel us. We always want it to be like we have memories of being at our grandparents' house growing up every Sunday as a family after church. No matter where you went to church, you always came to our grandparents' house, and it always ended up being like the community would stop by.
Oh, absolutely.
And we just celebrated our grandmother's 93rd birthday on Sunday, and it was like that. Everybody just ended up stopping by. And so that's what we want you to experience at Biscuit Envy. When you come in, we want you to experience our family and just community.
I love that, Biscuit Envy. So now let me point out, all three of these finalists are guaranteed, Kim, $10,000.
That's exactly right.
So $10,000 or more, whatever. What do you have plans for the money?
Yes, I do. Specific plans, actually. We're going to finish our food truck so that we can participate in more festivals locally.
Go right to TVFCU.
And we're actually eyeing a second location, so those funds will help us hopefully go into the next location.
Great.
See, and this is what it's all about, and this is why they are here. It's not just a restaurant. Like, they enhance the community. They reach out to the community. Yep. They're supportive, and they want to grow and take that family feel to more places and really enhance our community. That's what these grants are all about.
Absolutely. All right, let's go to our third finalist. Cam, I'm gonna send it back over to you because, boy, I tell you, this gentleman, Rod, was so excited when he came in last time, Rod.
Oh, yeah.
Come on now.
I'm here.
So glad to see you.
Thank you for
Rod's Rock and Rolls.
Yeah, we have Rod with Rod's Rock and Rolls here, and this is my first time getting to meet him because we have missed, and his story is amazing. And fans of his restaurant, Dan Howell, who was just in here, walked out and was like, "Rod, I love your restaurant."
Yeah.
So he builds that community too, and we can't wait to hear more from him.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me here today.
Rod, for those who may have missed your previous interview with us, just tell us about your story and how you've arrived here at this time and with your great business.
I came from the Philippines, and it's always been my dream to go to the United States, and I made it.
Yes.
So I have 10 brothers and 1 sister. So my parents never speak English. I grew up in the village, has no running water, no roads, no power. And I always told myself, I said, Mom, Dad, I said, I wanted to change it. I said, I want to do my own thing down the road. So right after high school, I went to Manila and gathered all this experience from the very bottom, being a janitor, washing dishes, and whatever that they told me to do, I never complain. I always do. And after gathering all that experience, I moved to another restaurant, and I got lucky to work on a cruise ship, took a job, and that's how I end up in the United States.
And now, Ducktown, Tennessee, which we understand is really growing. You were telling me when you were here last time how much it's growing. Tell me about your place, Rod's Rock and Rolls in Ducktown.
So here's the big thing. I took over of an old building that it was 1900. That it used to be the City Hall of Ducktown, Tennessee. Oh, wow. It was falling apart. Mr. James Talley, the city manager of Ducktown, invited me, Rod, why don't you come to Ducktown and see, we have some opportunity here. Come check it out. And I did. So I found this building and I said, this could be a great location for Rod's Rock and Rolls. So I built it, and it was a dream come true that it is a thriving and successful restaurant today. The community loves it. It's a place for them to come and eat, to celebrate birthdays, for the retirement, and also the tourist loves it. People that visit the town from different places, different states, they found this place as a hidden gem today. So that's what makes Rod's Rock and Rolls different. I bring clientele, different clientele from this area that also bring economic growth from the area. And also, when I moved there, I was the only business there that opened in 2018. But a few months later, a year later, we have breweries, we have real estate, we have clinic there. There is a new gym coming in. So there's a hairdresser place now in there. So that place is growing to this day. And Ducktown is coming back where it used to be.
There we go.
Yeah.
Kim Gunter, how about it?
I love it. I love it. It's exactly what we're talking about. So these grants, you know, like you said, they've already won $10,000, so there will not be any sad faces on Monday, May 8th. But, you know, this money that we're giving out is to support small businesses that do even more. You know, Rod's Rock and Rolls moving into Ducktown, and that historical building has led to economic growth in Ducktown for more businesses and more people. And that's what it's all about. You know, supporting small business and how we can make our whole communities grow and thrive.
I tell you what, I'm going to get one more comment. Rod, stay right there. So how can we get more information about Rod's Rock and Rolls, or anything online or any social media, or just come up to Ducktown?
You can either just come up to Ducktown and look for Rod's Rock and Rolls. I'm on Facebook, and I'm also on Instagram. Okay. Or you can find me on Google. So come on out and check it out, Rod's Rock and Rolls in Ducktown, Tennessee, in Polk County. Yeah.
Ladies, I want you to come back. I want to know how we can get more information about Biscuit Envy. So do you want to tell me?
Yes, we are located downtown Cleveland, 270 South Ocoee Street. We are on Facebook, Instagram. You can Google us as well. We have a website, biscuitenvy.net.
All right.
Yes.
Very, very good. And then I want to go back to Brian Fretwell. Brian, how do we get more info about Direct Primary Care Associates?
You can give us a call, 423-650-4831, and check us out on the web, directpca.com, and we're on Facebook and Instagram as well.
All right, Kim, I've said it many times, and I know these folks agree, and probably every applicant, and that is at Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union, you are truly putting your money where your mouth is. And what an organization to do something. Now, you've done this for years. TVFCU has done this for years.
That's right. It's our 6th year.
But it's the first time that TVFCU has broken it out into to Cleveland and into North Georgia also. So, again, thank you for what you're doing. I want you to just repeat the details about Monday, May 8th.
Monday, May 8th. It starts at 5 o'clock with the reception from the Chamber of Commerce. The pitch competition starts at 6. We're going to see great pitches. Paul Kahn is going to speak, and we're going to give some big money that's going to make this community brighter and better. And I want everyone out there to do me a favor and RSVP. The event is free. You do not have to RSVP. There are no tickets. But if you go to IdeaLeap or tvfcu.com/IdeaLeap, you'll RSVP, and we will make sure we have enough food and drink for you.
Very, very. We don't want Griffin having to run back and forth to the gas station there across the street.
Exactly.
Because we know he does, quite frankly. He stays especially in the cooler area.
So tvfcu.com/IdeaLeap, RSVP, so you let us know we're coming to this amazing event.
Really appreciate all of you joining us this morning. God bless you. Congratulations. It's going to be a big night. Hey, if you can't make it out for some reason, or you want to go back and watch it, we're going to have it live on mixtv.tv on May the 8th. We can't wait. Thank you all very much. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back in a moment.
CHI Memorial Primary Care Associates provides comprehensive
This Mix TV interview.
Morning. Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match breakfast starts your day with made from scratch sausage and egg biscuits, biscuit and gravy, or syrupy French toast dips. Pick any 2, just $5. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
For over 43 years, Mermaid Mattress has provided billions of hours of sleep, won many awards, and sold over 600,000 mattresses. But the only number we care about is the one community we've built together. Is your current mattress still in good shape, but not as comfortable as it used to be? Trade in your used mattress and we'll give you up to $600 credit toward your new one. And we'll donate your gently used mattress to a local family in need.
If you're ready for your best night's sleep, then we're ready for you. Only at Mermaid Mattress. Chattanooga's best of the best for like a million years now.
Hey Cleveland, Thomas Williams, Executive Manager with Mountain View Nissan. Coming to you today to talk to you about our new Car Madness sale for the whole month of April. Starting April 1st through the end of the month, we're going to give you a $500 Food City gift card for purchasing a new vehicle. You heard me right. A $500 gift card to Food City for purchasing a new vehicle in the month of April. We've got plenty of inventory, and also it comes with our lifetime warranty that covers your engine, your transmission, your water pump for as long as you own the car. It's April. It's new car madness time. Come see us.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
Making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, it makes sense to choose an insurance agent that's a part of your community. Your local Allstate agent knows the ins and outs of both owning and protecting a home in your neighborhood. By choosing a local Allstate agent, you get an expert who knows the community and is committed to getting to know you. which means George Gray can help you get the protection.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
Direct Primary Care Associates is making our healthcare membership even better. Now you can have access to over 1,000 generic medications as a part of our membership. This efficient, affordable benefit to go with your already convenient DPCA membership makes getting your medications easy with home delivery. You can find out how you and your family can get access to over 1,000 medications, 24/7 access to your doctor via phone, text, email, telemedicine, same day or next day appointments, labs, and more with a low monthly cost at directprimarycareassociates.com.
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient, caring, affordable. Cleveland's most affordable funeral home. Completely remodeled. Offering cremations as low as $5.95. Funerals, $15.95. SerenityofCleveland.com. When trust matters most.
April is Stress Awareness Month. Nearly half of all U.S. adults say that stress has negatively affected their behavior, and chronic stress is shown to impact 1 in 5 women each year. Although stress is technically not a disease, it is a response that can significantly affect one's daily life. Stress can lead to unhealthy habits such as overeating, physical inactivity, and smoking. Consider implementing the following. Slow down, plan and don't rush. Get more sleep, 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night when possible. Laugh more. It is truly some of the best medicine. Connect with others. Make time to catch up. Give back. Helping others indirectly helps you. Be active. Exercise can relieve mental and physical tension. Break bad habits such as alcohol, tobacco, or caffeine excess. Take control of what you can. Hashtag sustain your change. Life choices, healthy decisions, eating right, exercising, learning a new skill, achieving a goal, and helping others. This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. Visit them online at vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com.
Is giving away a set of tires to one lucky winner. And we're going to give this away. Dewayne Williams will give it away tomorrow afternoon, 5 o'clock, right here on Mix 104.1. So if you want to win, you can text or call us. Text the Sell with Darren Miller EXP Real Estate text line at 423-614-6499, or call us on the Volunteer Redapest Mix line at that same number and get registered. If you've registered already, you're fine. Hey, don't forget, if you're looking for a career opportunity, it's Nokian Tires, a competitive compensation package, and they also have excellent training, career growth opportunities, in a safe environment. Nokian Tires in Dayton. Go to nokiantires.com/Dayton Factory. And it's our weekly visit with, well, I understand you're the birthday girl. Is that right?
I sure am.
Hannah Goodson. Scoot that mic a little closer to you. Yeah, there you go. Hannah Goodson with the UT Agricultural Extension Service.
Yes.
So you're bringing us updates now on what's happening. So Overall, what's going on?
Oh my gosh, what's not going on? So yesterday, actually, I almost forgot, started Paper Clover. So if you go visit our local Tractor Supply off Key Street, you can donate to your local 4-H. So those funds do come back to us, and they support camps, events, anything that we do locally. So make sure to go by there, and you'll see all the paper clovers taped everywhere. Put your name on one. So that started yesterday. We are officially in the limited spot section of our camp sign up for the Greenville for the junior camp. So if you are wanting to register for that camp, make sure you get that in ASAP because those spots are dwindling fast.
So let's talk about that for a second.
Sure.
In case folks weren't with us last week, tell me about the camp in
Sure.
Greenville.
So the camp in Greenville is at the Clyde Austin 4-H Center. That is acres and acres just for 4-Hers. We go with other counties, to go to the camp for a week. It's June 12th through 16th. They can do anything from kayaking, canoeing, shooting sports, arts and crafts, every sport known to man. Gaga ball is a big thing here in Tennessee. We have 2 pits now, so we are growing in that area. They have the archaeology room. You name it, we do it. It's a fun-filled week. It's an exhausting week in a good way, but it is a lot of fun. So that's our most popular camp, and we have a lot of fun.
There?
4th through 6th grade.
4th through 6th grade. So what do people need to do if they're interested in that camp?
Sure.
Or any camp?
They can call our office at 423-728-7001, or they can go on our website, bradley.tennessee.edu, and find all the information, registrations, forms, payment options. You can pay online or in person.
We're joined by Hannah Goodson with the UT Extension Service. All right, so tell me what else is coming up.
So we have a Target Smart Camp for our shooting sports lovers. That's May 29th through June 2nd. That's in Crossville, Tennessee at our Clyde York 4-H Center. That's for 5th through 9th graders. So all shooting sports, not just archery, all shooting sports happens there. That registration is closing quickly, so we need that registration by the 30th, which is this weekend. So once again, online, in person, give us a call or email and let us know that you're interested. We also have Electric Camp up in Knoxville.
Now tell me about that.
Electric Camp's really fun. Linemen donate their time and services to go teach students about electricity, the science and tech part of it. It's a lot of fun. I worked it during COVID, so I had a different experience at Electric Camp. It was just the one-dayer, thing, but it's typically a couple of days long, and I've heard nothing but really good things about it. So we're really excited to be back in Knoxville this year.
Sounds like a fun topic.
Yes, yeah, it is interesting, and they do the whole bit where they fry the squirrel on the power line, and the kids love that. So the dangers of it.
That's dinner once a week. So I mean, obviously.
Yes, yeah, they love it. They love it. I think it's really funny.
So again, so much going on, and it seems like there's something going on all the time.
All the time. We just got done discussing some details for our local camps here in July. So that's going to be July 18th through the 21st. And what we're going to do with that is, for those who are new to the area or new to 4-H and don't know exactly all the things that we can do, because I can't even begin to say all the things that we can do in just a couple minutes, but this camp will highlight each area, or at least a sneak peek of what opportunities are available within 4-H. So we're looking forward to that camp, and that's a local day camp here, no overnight. They just spend the day with us like 9 to 2 during those days. So we're really excited for that one as well, just to give everybody a little insight to what we can offer.
Hannah Goodson joins us. So again, for all the information, what do they need to do?
You can visit our website, bradley.tennessee.edu, or call our office at 423-728-7001.
And you're there at the Pie Center?
Yes, we're there at the Pie Center. Come see us.
What a place to be.
Yes.
And, we just had TVFCU in here. They're going to do their big pitch night.
Yes.
May the 8th. What's it like being there in what the governor calls a model he wants to use across the state?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's really good for our students. A lot of our high school students are taking classes there. They're employed there. They're meeting employers there. We met a student in the hallway the other day, nicest young man, and he was like, yeah, I'm interested in this, this, and this. And I thought, you need to come talk to me. I mean, just to be in the middle of all of it with the students, with the adults, making those connections across businesses even with us. we have a lot to offer as an extension office, even if you're just a backyard, gardener. We have those resources for you. If you're a local producer, if you know a producer that are looking for some resources or certifications, we're there for everybody. So it really helps with our students and making those connections with them.
All right, it is Hannah Goodson with the Bradley County Ag Extension, and of course, you got a lot going on, and happy birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on my birthday.
She came in on her birthday.
Sure
How about that? All right, well, thank you. That's going to do it for us here on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv. We've got a lot to come later today as we go through the day. And join us on our website. That has everything there. We got a lot of contests happening right now, including Mix 30 at mymix1041.com. Bridget is next. If you're on the radio with more great music for TV, MixTV.tv. We're done for the day. We've had a very busy day. If you want to catch up, you're late to the party this morning, you can go back and watch our interviews with Senator Bill Hagerty. We had our local state legislative delegation in. We had also Bradley County Relay for Life, which is this Saturday downtown. All the information there. And our TVFCU ID Elite Grant finalists were here. All at MixTV.tv. For Mix Morning, served by Tzatziki's, I'm Steve Hardline. Have a great day.
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Welcome back, everyone. Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv. And we are with our friends, Jay. I'm almost said long-time friends. At this point, long-time friends.
That's right.
And I've known Brittany's family most of my life. Jay and Brittany Hagee, ladies and gentlemen. Allon Planning Partners. How in the world are you guys?
We're doing wonderful.
Good morning.
Yeah, I
hope
you are as well.
We're doing great, and I tell you what, just here at the very beginning, we've got a great topic today, but Allon Planning Partners, just remind us, we've got a lot of new people listening. Tell me about Allon Planning Partners.
Yeah, we are a independent financial advisory firm, and tell you just a little bit about our name. Allon means oak tree in Hebrew, and an oak tree is a deep-rooted symbol of stability, which those are the types of comprehensive financial plans that we craft for the families and individuals we work with. Plans that are stable, sturdy, roots grow down deep, that can not just survive, but thrive through every season. Economic cycles that continually happen. We find ourselves in a not so good spot of one right now, but those families we work with still can, again, not just survive, but thrive during those cycles because of the plans that are created.
Yeah, and we look to put together comprehensive plans. So that's everything from investment management to tax planning. We work with CPAs to estate planning with estate attorneys, healthcare planning, income planning for retirement. We make sure that we touch every basis whenever we're looking at financial planning for folks. So it's not just hey, you need this product to make your financial vehicle work, right? It's a comprehensive plan that we put together for folks.
Jay and Brittany Hagee, it's Allon Planning Partners. And how can people get in touch with you? We'll just go ahead and get your contact info now.
Yeah, you can reach us 423-315-1441. That's 423-315-1441, or online at Allon Planning, ALLON planning.com.
I do want to talk today, though, and specifically about women and finance. We have a very large female listening audience on Mix 104.1. How is financial planning different for women? And then, why is it important for both men and women, married and single, to fully understand their investments and their financial situation?
Oh, man, that's a loaded question.
It's a big question, Brittany.
That's a loaded question. But so women, if you are listening today, really perk up. This is for you. But also don't want the men to check out.
Right.
Because if you are married if you have a spouse, if you have a sister, if you have a mother, if you have a daughter, you need to hear this as well.
No,
so
at least have
don't,
a mother, right?
Yeah, don't check out. Don't check out. This stuff matters. So, when you're talking about couples, many couples have one or the other spouse that handles the finances. That's pretty typical, right? Which that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But what we want to do is urge not just one spouse, whether it's the man or the woman who handles the finances, but both to be at minimum fully informed about what's going on in their situation, how to pay bills, where to pay bills, where their funds are, how they're invested, how to access your funds if something were to happen to the other who handles all of that, right? Just to, at the minimum, be informed. So when it comes to women, there's really two sides of the coin. So sometimes women may manage the household finances. Whether you're single or married, you may be the one who just manages all that. You pay the bills, you handle the investments, you take care of everything when it comes to your financial experience. On the flip side, you may have your spouse that handles it all, and you're just like, well, he handles it or she handles it, so I don't need to think about it. And so the result of that is that they're uninformed. So the majority of women, particularly I want to speak about women who are uninformed, it's not because they have a lack of intelligence that they can't comprehend it. No, I know many professional women who are brilliant and they excel in their profession and their job. They just have kind of put this on the back burner because their spouse handles it.
Women can actually make better investors than men because they're a little bit more disciplined than us guys. Sometimes.
And they're a lot smarter, by the way.
And they're a lot smarter, right?
Yes,
so
are.
that's the issue.
Yeah. Well, and the honesty of it is that as women, we're pulled in so many different directions, right? Managing our homes, everything from meals to we're bringing in income for our families, taking care of our children, child rearing, maybe caring for aging parents, family. I mean, you typically see females who are caregivers for those family members who need it. So we're pulled in a lot of directions. So sometimes the financial situation gets bumped down lower on the list. So it's not because women aren't capable or they can't comprehend it or anything like that. It's just a matter of prioritizing that. Again, even if your spouse does it, at the minimum, be informed. That is
And there are a few reasons why, because there's some statistics that I want to share a little bit with you guys today that would help know why is it important that both spouses, or especially women in this scenario, understand their financial situation. According to a latest statistic, 95% of women will be the family's primary financial decision maker at some point in their lives. Now,
huge.
95% of women will be that family decision maker. A lot of times it's because they outlive us guys, right? We don't live as long as our female counterparts. And so if you know that's coming, and I kind of want to challenge especially our men out there today, encourage your wives to be involved in your financial planning. A lot of times when I'm meeting with just one spouse or the other, I always encourage them, sit down with both of us. That's why Brittany and I do this together. That's why we help coach couples together, because we want to pull both couples in so that they understand fully the financial planning situation that they're involved in. If you have a spouse right now that does not fully understand that financial plan, especially if you're a man, I challenge you to encourage your wife to be involved in the financial planning, because at some point in their life, statistically, they're going to be the ones making the financial decisions for your family.
Right.
So make sure that they're involved in the planning aspect so that we unfortunately, the last decade that we've been helping folks do this, we've seen it time and time again where one spouse or the other will come in and say, my spouse just passed away and I have no clue what's going on, and they're in shambles, right?
Where do I go
so
from here?
do not find yourself there. Do not put your spouse in that situation. Make sure that they are aware and understanding the financial planning
and
priority.
Steve, you asked how financial planning is different for men than women.
Yeah.
And one way that Jay kind of touched on it, but we are living longer. As women, we are living longer. So when you're talking about specifically retirement and planning for retirement, we as women are having to plan for a longer retirement, which means the dollars that we have saved for that season of life, we've got to make those last longer. So, and if you are married and you have a spouse who predeceases you, before that ever happens, know how their passing would impact your income. If they have a pension, what would happen to the pension if they passed away? Would it go away completely? Yeah. Would you get half of it? Would you get none of it? What happens with the Social Security? Know all of those things because it impacts you. And as a woman, you have to plan for longer time to utilize those funds. And women also control currently, I love this, $10 trillion in U.S. money.
Oh my!
That women oversee. Now listen to this, it gets even better. Within the next couple of years, that will change to $30 trillion. $30 trillion that women are controlling within the United States. We better know how to save, how to invest, how to manage. And now I don't want to minimize this because there are a lot of women who currently do this. There are a lot of women who manage their family household expenses and finances. We recognize that. But there are many who do not or live unaware. And we just want to raise awareness around be informed. Know your options so you don't get caught off guard, so you don't get caught in a place to where a spouse unexpectedly passes away and you are in not just emotional trauma, but financial trauma.
Yeah,
that's what you want.
We don't want folks to feel ashamed about that if they're in that situation right now. We want them to just be truthful and say, listen, one spouse has been controlling all the financial decisions and we need to make sure we're both on the same page.
Work together.
We'd love to invite them to come and sit down with us because we will sit down together with you as a couple and say, here's how we keep each other informed, because a lot of this is as emotional as it is black and white and financial, right? And so crossing some of these hurdles as a couple and helping your spouse get to the point of financial planning where both of you are on the same page is going to strengthen everything, whether it's in your marriage or whether it's in just your personal finance plan. It's going to strengthen that even more if both parties are full participants.
And for those of you who are on your own, single women managing your finances, maybe you feel stuck or maybe you don't know how to take the next step because you've devoted so much time and energy to your family or your profession. Maybe you're a professional and you are an expert in your field. There is no shame in saying, hey, I need a little bit of help here. We're professionals in our field. That's why we do what we do, to come alongside of you. You're excelling in what you're doing. You just need somebody on your team to link arms with to say, hey, you're not in this alone. You don't have to figure it all out by yourself. Let's walk this out together. That's what we do.
And I love that you say you sit on the same side of the table. You don't sit across the table.
That's correct.
You're on the same side of the table.
That's it. And we do that intentionally by being independent fiduciary advisors. That's right. That's key.
Very important. Jay and Brittany Hagee with us, Allon Planning Partners. And guys, if people want to find out more, will you remind us how they can do that, please?
Yeah, give us a call today, 423-315-1441. We would love to sit down with you and your spouse, you as an individual, and go through your financial plan and make sure that you are exactly where you need to be. You can reach us online, Allon Planning, ALLON planning.com, and that will allow you to connect with us. You can even go to our events page. We host workshops throughout the community to teach education, but we always say knowledge without action is powerless, right? Because a lot of times people say knowledge is power. It is, but without action steps, without clear, tangible ways to get to those goals, that's where true power comes from, right? So knowledge and action is power. So come meet with us. Come sit with us. We would love to meet with you.
And also just make you guys aware, on our website, there are resources available. If you want education, if you want to learn more, know where to begin, have some of those FAQs answered, we have a TV show that we have linked to our website that you can learn there. We've got a podcast. You can listen in weekly to our podcast. It's all linked there on our website. So there's resources, there's education, there's materials there to help walk you through if you don't quite know what to do next.
It's AllonPlanning.com, ALLON, AllonPlanning.com. Jay and Brittany Hagee, we'll see you next time.
Thank you, Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
Investment advisory services are offered through Foundations Investment Advisors, LLC, Foundations, an SEC-registered investment advisor. The content provided is intended for informational and educational purposes only. The views, statements, and opinions expressed herein are those of the individual speakers and not necessarily those of Foundations and its affiliates. affiliates. The information contained herein does not constitute an offer to sell any securities or represent an express or implied opinion or endorsement of any specific investment opportunity, offering, or issuer. Any discussion of performance or returns is not indicative of future results. Each individual investor's situation is different, and any ideas provided may not be appropriate for your particular circumstances. Foundations only transacts business in states where it is properly registered or is excluded or exempted from registration requirements. Registration as an investment advisor is not an endorsement of the firm by securities regulators and does not mean the advisor has achieved a specific level of skill or ability. No legal or tax advice is provided. Always consult with a tax professional. All rights reserved.